How's it going, everyone? It's a beautiful evening here in the garden. We got our garlic to finally pull out, as well as maybe test pull a few more carrots, and we have some great stuff in store for tomorrow. So it's going to be a nice long video, so make sure you stick around to the end. And yeah, let's go take a look at these garlic now. Oh wow. Alrighty, I'm very happy with these. I was not expecting them to be this big. I pulled a few of this variety a week or so ago, as you saw in the last video, and they were a little underwhelming. These are much bigger, and I'm really happy, and I'm really excited about the other variety I have there. There's still 10 plants left of a totally different variety that I think is going to be bigger because the plants and the necks seem to be much bigger than these ones, so I'm so excited to see how those turn out. Alrighty, we're gonna try this again. I have a feeling that there's a few carrots in here that are ready. So I'm gonna take a look around, and if I see any that are poking through the top, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull them. These have been in here since April. I feel like they're ready. So we're gonna try right now. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna take it and we're gonna enjoy this one. I missed one of the carrots here, and I think this is gonna be a big one. We did it. We grew the perfect carrot. Now, as you can see here, we have some onions that have flopped over. That's called when the neck breaks. This happened about a week ago, which means now is a good time to pull them out and start the curing process. So let's go ahead and get some of these pulled out. As you can see, despite these ones being quite large, they're still not ready yet, as they're still standing upright. That's not what you want to do. Alrighty, so this is going to be the harvest for this evening. Definitely the biggest harvest so far of the year. I'm very happy. Unfortunately, as you saw, when I was pulling this onion out, I grabbed it by the neck, which I shouldn't have. I should have loosened up the soil first. I do have clay soil, so it can be compacted at times. And I actually broke it off here, which is not what you want when you're harvesting your onions. Just like garlic, you want to keep these stems attached until they're completely dried out, which is usually 2 to 4 weeks. It's just we're going to have to use it sooner, and it won't be good for storage. But the remainder came out no problem, as you can see here. We're going to leave them to dry now along with the garlic, and we still got another 15 onions to harvest, so stay tuned for that. We'll make sure to pull those out once they're ready. Things have just been exploding in the garden. Take a look at this beautiful Oxheart variety here from Italy. This tomato is just fruiting like crazy. It's completely taken off, and it's got a lot of nice sized fruits on it, which I'm excited to see the flavor on this one. And just in general, all the tomato plants have kind of exploded, and they're turning into a bit of a jungle here, but it's what we like to see. As you can see here, we got a lot of basil. This is just one plant. We got probably about 5 or 6 plants about this size, and it's a perfect time to start making some homemade pesto sauce. If you're Italian, maybe even if you're not Italian, but it's pretty common in Italian culture. And you know, we're just gonna go ahead and make it. We got all the ingredients from the garden. Of course, we got our garlic that we can use, some fresh basil, and yeah, it's gonna be great. So I'm gonna show you how to make that in a few, but for now, let's just take a look at some of the other stuff that's going on here in the garden. As you can see here, our corn is really starting to take off. Really excited to see how this progresses. The zucchini and summer squash are really starting to size up now, and it looks like a few of them have some fruits on them, so hopefully we get to harvest in later this week. Now, if you watched my last video, you saw me sow some beets and beans here, and it looks like majority of them have already come up. The beets are all pretty much up, and the beans are now just starting to pop through. So, you know, it's not even been a week. I've been keeping it moist though, watering it every day, and you know, help speed up the germination. Also, this cucumber plant's just absolutely taken over here. Don't see any fruits yet, but it's just got a lot of flowers and growing really nicely here. So hopeful that we'll start getting some fruits soon. I'm a little late this year on the cucumbers and zucchini, but that's okay. We'll still get a plenty good harvest. Now, this tomato plant here is the St. Teresa tomato, and I must say so far I'm very impressed with not only the fruit production. As you can see, this plant's just absolutely loaded with tomatoes, but also the size of the plant. It's been healthy since day one, since I planted it. Knock on wood, it continues that way, but it's just been an absolute performer. I'm just waiting on the taste now, and that'll determine you know, if I'm going to keep it in my rotation for years to come. But everything else so far looks amazing. I'm just waiting, of course, on that flavor, which is the most important thing to me. Alrighty, it's time to harvest the ingredients for our pesto sauce. So let's go do that now. Looks like we're all set and ready to go.
And then you probably need like a thing to clean it. I'll get you a spatula before I spin.